Hey everyone, I've got the final update video of the Destined ones, and this is going to be on the Destined 1 of Protection Alden. Let's just jump into it. Of course, we got the starter for Alden. Same kind of starter as always. Don't really have to talk about it that much. Knight of Heavenly Sought Tranquilla. Yeah. When this unit is rode upon by Sodios, look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Choose up to one grade 2 or greater card from among them, reveal it and put it into your hand, and then shuffle. If you did not reveal a card, you energy charge 2. Yeah. Of course, Sodios, when this unit is ruled upon by a grade 3 or greater card with Alden in its card name, you can Soul Blast 1, look at the top 5 cards of the deck, choose up to one grade 3 or less card from one of them, call it to a rearguard circle, and shuffle the deck. Yeah, pretty simple. And of course, Alden himself, his first effect being when a card would be called by this unit's ability to a rearguard circle with a unit already on it, return the unit that was on that rearguard circle to the hand instead of putting it into the drop. So that way you don't lose anything you can call over with Alden's effects. And then when this unit attacks, you can counterblast 1, draw a card, look at, choose up, when this unit attacks, counterblast 1, draw a card, choose up to one card from your hand, call it to a rearguard circle, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, it cannot be retired by your opponent's card effects, and it gets an extra 10,000 power as well. And then the Divine skill, Soul Blast 1, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards from among them, call them to a rearguard circle until the end of your opponent's next turn. They cannot be retired by your opponent's card effects, and then you shuffle the deck. A very simple but strong boss unit for you if you are using Alden. Of course, 3 more copies of Alden, that's obvious. 4 copies of Razio Nail. When this unit is placed on a rearguard circle, you can Energy Blast 4 and draw a card, and then its other effect. When this unit is when your other unit is placed on the rearguard circle, on the rearguard circle this unit is on by the ability of your grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Alden in its card name. That placed unit gets 10,000 power until the end of turn, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can Soul Blast 1, choose up to one of your rearguards and stand it. So it gives power to anything you call over it, and it stands another one of your units, which is great. Probably the best card Alden got out of its new Divine support. We have one of the new cards for Alden. Del Praci, or Del Praci. It's this one here. When this unit is placed on rearguard by the ability of your Vanguard with Alden in its card name, choose one of your other units. And it gets 5,000 power until the end of turn. If this unit was placed on a rearguard with a unit, that chosen unit gets 10,000 power instead of the 5,000. And if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Alden in its card name, this unit gets an extra 5,000 shield. Very mixed support card. It has good defense and good offense as well. Of course, the best card Alden ever got, and that is Ermac. When this unit is placed on a rearguard circle, if you have a unit with Alden in its card name, this unit gets an extra 5,000 power until the end of turn. If it was placed by your card's ability, it gets 15,000 power instead of the 5,000. Very strong attacker. We have another card, grade 2 here. This is, of course, Sadie. This unit is placed on a rearguard circle by a card effect. You can counterblast 1, draw a card. This unit gets an extra 5,000 power. Very simple. We have 4 copies of the 13k attacker 10k shield grade 1 for Alden. Again, this actually works out pretty well in Alden, as you get to have boosted power and boosted shield as well, giving you more attack and more defense. We have Alden's countercharger in Fearon. When this is placed on a rearguard circle, it gets an extra 2,000 power until the end of that turn. And if you have Alden as your, or if you have an Alden unit, and if you have a unit with Alden in its card name, it doesn't have to just be the Vanguard Alden. It could be the rearguard Alden from Bastion as well. You can discard a card from hand and countercharge. Very simple. There is another countercharger that you can use. However, I prefer to use the Alden-specific countercharger. We have Alden's 15k booster. During the battle that this unit boosted, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Alden in its card name, it gets 5,000 power. And if it's boosting Alden specifically, it gets another 2,000 power. And you can soul charge 1. So it can soul charge you a card. And it's a 15k booster behind Alden. Very strong. Of course, we have 4 Keter PGs. Drop one of them for Elementaria Sanctitude if you have it. Again, I have it. It's just in other decks. We've got 4 of the non-effect crits. 3 more non-effect crits. You can, of course, use the effect ones here if you want. 4 of the effect fronts. That's pretty good, of course. If you have the effect fronts, you always want to use them in these decks where you want to have super strong attack and super strong defense. And in Alden, it's just even better. For the heals. Of course, the Keter Sanctuary OT isn't the best, but it's really the only one I have for Keter at the moment. There is the generic ones, but hey. Drawing cards with Armatinoa's effects isn't that bad at all. And being able to have your rearguards perform drive checks also isn't bad at all. There's just a better over trigger that's a generic one for Keter, but it's super hard to find, unfortunately. And that is it for Alden and the Destined ones. The final video for set 5 will probably be very soon, and that will be on the Fated King, Rezael Vita. I hope you look forward to that video, and I hope you enjoyed this one.